Hello VinChelo lovers, welcome back to our page. Today we are making one of Nigeria's popular drinks known as Zobo. So let's quickly look at the ingredients for the Zobo. We have some ginger, cinnamon, pineapple, hibiscus leaf known as Zobo leaves. We also have some cloves, some Negro pepper, locally known as Oda, and some Uziza seeds. I know so many people will be wondering what is Oda and Uziza seed doing inside Zobo. But believe me, the taste inside Zobo is very refreshing. And again, it helps the Zobo to detoxify the tummy and make it healthy for everybody. Now, let's blend some of the ingredients. Here we have some gingers, cinnamon, cloves, Uziza seed and Oda. As you can see, the ingredients are ready. Now see how juicy it's looking. This very mixture is very nice inside Zobo. Once you try it, you're not going back to making your Zobo like you used to again. You always use this recipe. Now it's time to cut the pineapple. Next up, we wash the Zobo, put it in a pot with some water, and then we go in with the pineapple peels and the already blended ingredients. As you can see, the Zobo is kind of thick and it has not even started boiling yet, so we need to go in with more water to top it up. At this time, it's like 18 minutes since the Zobo started cooking. It just started boiling because the Zobo is big and it needs time before it will start boiling. Here what I'm doing is to stir it carefully because it's very full. You need to take your time in stirring it so that it will not pour all over the place. Here we have some pineapple puree which I got from extracting the pineapple juice that we saved for later on. At this point, all you have to do is just stir and stir continuously so that all the ingredients will incorporate well. This is like almost an hour since the Zobo started cooking. You know, the Zobo is very big, so it needs time to cook. The time frame for cooking of Zobo just depends on the quantity you are making. Once it starts boiling, just give it a little time. It's ready. If you've watched it this far, which means you are interested in the recipe and you are liking what you are seeing. Now, let me let you in on a secret about Zobo. If you are making Zobo, you are not supposed to cook it and sieve it out immediately. You are supposed to give it time, like 12 hours before you start sieving. In my own case, I normally cook it in the night, then leave it inside the juice overnight and then sieve it the next morning. As you can see, this page is dedicated to giving you back-to-back interesting recipes. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Subscribing to this channel will keep you updated about whenever we post a new recipe. Sieving the zobo with just this type of sieve will leave your juice with some particles. So you need to get that other sieve that has a chiffon cloth in between and sieve it for the second time so that you'll be able to get rid of all the particles inside the juice. This is the particles I'm talking about. Imagine having this inside your juice. It will not be nice, so it's better you sieve it out completely. At this point, the zobo is almost ready. This is me going in with the pineapple juice that I extracted earlier from the pineapple. So here what I did is that I forgot to show where I was making the pineapple juice. What I did was just to blend the pineapple and then extracted the juice from the chaff. This is the time you can go in with whichever fruit juice that you prefer inside your zobo. But here I'm using only pineapple. This is also the time that you go in with any sugar or sweeteners of any choice that you prefer. But in this very recipe, I'm not making use of any sugar. Here, the zobo is ready and ready to drink. The next thing you are going to do is simply to pack it up inside a jar, bottles on whichever your preference is, to make sure that it enters the freezer or fridge so that it will not get sour. Because in this very recipe there are no preservative in it, so you need to store it inside the fridge or freezer. As you can see, I was able to get all this juice from the zobo. Remember to tell me in the comment section if you'll be trying out this recipe. This zobo is sweet, refreshing and very healthy. Believe me, after trying this recipe, you will never want to go back to your usual way of making zobo ever again. You will always want to make it like this. Thanks for watching. Bye.